Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? It's going to be a pretty quiet night, either on stream and here at home because the kids are not here. Yes, the kids are not here. I finally. Hey, Deb. I guess it's not going to be as quiet as I thought. Oh, you poor thing. Are you tired? I know it's 8 o'clock. It's time. You need to go take your old man pills and go to bed, right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm giving him a hard time. All right. How are you doing, Devlin? Now that the kids are no longer here, you have free time to spend. Hmm. Are you doing okay? No? All right. Well, hopefully you feel better soon. Today I'm going to teach you how to make Happy Camper card. Now, I did this last year, the actual design, and it will be showing up on YouTube first. So if you want to use it for any other project, you can. I'm just going to show you what I have done with this. Oh, okay, you are doing well. Tired, but well. I'm glad to hear that. Now, when I first cut this out, this is the first one that I did, and then I swapped the colors, and I actually kind of like the color swap, but I'm not going to be using the same papers. This was just my tester, and it looks pretty okay. Ooh, that is still loud. My goodness. I don't know what this is, but each time I put on my music, it's like super loud on my headset. There we go. All right, let's see. Hopefully, music is going. Yeah, it is. So you guys can hear it, right? Music's okay. Voice is okay. Yeah, good. All right. So this looks more like a night theme, which that's what I was going for. It has the moon, the stars, but you can make it totally a daytime if you wanted. I'm changing up the papers just a little bit, just a little bit. And I may or may not use this one. If not, then I'll probably put it on a different card. But this is the project that we're doing. I didn't put a sentiment because, one, I don't work well with fonts, especially on Cricut. But you guys can use whatever font you want, anything that's applicable to the Happy Camper, like Adventure Awaits or I Can't Wait to Be in the Outdoors. That something like that. You could either print it on Word and cut it out by hand or use your Silhouette, your Cricut. If you're much more better expert than I am with your Cricut, with fonts, I say go right ahead. Put whatever you want down here. So let me move this to the side. I'm using a standard A2 size envelope and card. The card measures, and it's kind of important to get the measurements for this because you're going to be working on this is what your frame is. So it's going to be 5.5 by 4.25, I think. But we're going to work just a slightly bit smaller in order to fit perfectly on this card. That's what we're using. And these cards I got it from Michael's, like 250 way back in the day before stores were closed and quarantine was a thing. So I got that. The papers I'll be using, I'm using this textured pink. A lot of this stuff is just scraps, that will fit on my card. So I have pink, yellow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this blue, but green, brown, and a light green and a darker green. I may be using this as a pattern paper for my background. I haven't decided. If not, it's going to be blue. What else I got? I got my mat, my super duper once I finally got Amazon to deliver sticky mat. I have two types of color block pigment ink that I'm using, and these are just like makeup sponges that I got from the Dollar Tree or Kroger. I'm sorry, I got it at Kroger. Says so right there. And they were what, like a $1.50, and you get 32 of them. Not a bad deal considering that if you don't like the color or the top is getting pretty gross, you can just cut it off and still reuse it. So it has a longevity to use. And then I got my, of course, my little plastic tray that I'm going to be using to get my little small pieces, because I will have some small pieces to work with. Oh, and of course my Cricut. So I'm going to move this over to the side that it doesn't bother me. Oh, I got to stretch to do that. Okay, then let's get to the designing aspect. 3? What does 3 mean, Devlin? I am not entirely sure what 3 means. 3 minutes to before you streamed. 3 days. Well, whatever the 3 may be. Let's go over. Oh, $3. They were $3. This was $3. Wow, that's a little expensive for that. I mean, Dollar Tree, you would get these for $1. Maybe we should have gone to Dollar Tree for these. Huh. Well, I have them now. Now you know at Kroger they're $3. But that was a rounding up. Okay, so yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's what it is. I will try to look at my my comments. I know I'm notorious not to look, but I will try. Okay. These are the elements that I'm going to be using. Now, of course, on my stream, I actually do the stars. I show you how to do the happy camper. I don't show you how to do the background, so I'm going to show you that today. And this is all elements, excuse me, all elements that we're using today. So I'm going to move that to the side here. I did have happy camper underneath, but I deleted that because I am notoriously awful with Cricut fonts. Until I get good, son, I'm not going to be able to use that. So I'm going to be doing a couple bits of an experiments on how to get good, because right now I am nothing more than a noob at fonts. But everybody starts off as a noob before they get good. And today I'm having some delicious agua fresca, which is fresh water. I'm going to show you how I came up with happy camper. And of course, it's going to be all basic shapes. So we started off with just a circle. This is not a square. This is not a square. This is a circle. I'm taking it off the lock and I'm just elongating it a little. That's all I'm doing. To the size that I want. I mean, you can make like a Winnebago if you wanted, but mine is just like a little tiny hook to the back of your truck kind of camper. Okay, and to get that hitch on the giddy up, I'm gonna get myself a rectangle or square, turn it into a rectangle, and this is a little longer than I wanted. Okay, about there. That looks good. Grab myself another square and do the same thing, just the opposite direction. Take it off the lock and elongate it a little bit. A little bit. Maybe a little more. Okay, now if you don't know if this is lined up perfectly, grab your long rectangle and your short rectangle. Go to align bottom. This will ensure that it is on the bottom and it's lining perfectly. And then you just weld. That way you don't get any weird little hiccup edges that will cut really weird. I think I said weird a couple of times. All right, I'm selecting everything and then I'm welding. All right, there we go. There's the starts of our little camper. All right, I'm gonna get myself a circle and duplicate little circle. And you can make the wheel any type any way you want. It could be like oh my goodness, white walls, kind of wheel, or you can make. Wait, why is this not? Did I put this at the bottom? Yes, I did. Horizontally, vertically. Ah, okay. Now I slice. Shouldn't have done that yet. No, sir. Got a little ahead of myself here. Okay. I'm going to figure out where I want this. All right. Let me duplicate this because I think I missed a step here. Getting too fast ahead of myself. All right. I'm going to grab my wheel. I'm going to grab my camper and weld. All right. And move this back. Now I can slice. There we go. See what happens when you don't try to go too fast? All right, now that you got your wheel done, let's just do the little slight shadow, I guess you would say, about this. Let's highlight this and try to put this in the middle. Vertically? Nope. Horizontally. I did it again, people. I don't know horizontally from vertically. It's like from my left, from my right. It's a Puerto Rican thing. Trust me. I'm going to slice this. All right. Now I got how I want it. And all I got to do is just put it right there. Now, if you find that it's too big, you want to make it smaller, it's cool. Just take it off the lock and shrink it just a little bit. Like that. Take everything and slice. There's going to be a lot of slicing in this. I'm just letting you know. Take that off. There we go. Got yourself a wheel. Looking nice. Looking pretty nice. All right. Well, we need a door. We can't get in and out of our camper if we don't have a door. So I'm going to grab myself another block, another square, and I'm going to elongate this. And so just so I can see where I'm going with this, there we go. See, like that. This one, I think I made it a lot longer. Let me see if I just go a little higher up. Yeah. So I think what I did with this, did I do it wrong? I probably did. It's been like forever and a day since I've done this. Actually, it's been since last year since I've done this. I should have saved it and I didn't. Well, let's see if we can rectify that. It's going to be different from the tutorial. I can already tell you that. I should have reviewed my tutorial. I really should have. I'm like, no, I'll remember how I did this. It's okay. I'm all right. All right, I'm just going to go in the middle here. Oh, I love this song. Yesterday, in an ordinary world, I have survived. All right. That looks pretty good. All right. I'm going to slice this. All right. That's looking pretty good. All right. Let me put this to the front. Not back. Okay, I guess I could send you back. There we go. All right. This is looking pretty good. I just need to make this a tiny bit smaller. All right, I'm not liking the gap here and here, so I'm going to take this off the lock and making it the way I want it. I see some would say. All right, now I can slice. No, not yet, because I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the wheel. So I'm going to weld this. Yesterday is an ordinary world. This is not the song that I particularly care for. It's a different artist that sings this, but it's the closest I can get it to the game. Comes from a game called The Evil Within. Oh, such a beautifully done video game. And yes, it's horror. Just to let you know, it's a horror game. All right, I'm going to take this off the lock and I'm going to bring it in to make my square. There you go. Now you can put a little circle here if you want for like the doorknob, but I don't think it's necessary. Considering the smaller you get, the harder it's going to get to cut. Okay. Now we need a little window. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Now, for just a simple window, you can just grab a box and do a box within a box, which that's what I have there. And that's what I'm going to do. Make it center vertically, center horizontally. There we go. That's still too big. Let's do it again. Not over me. Much better. Slice. Take that out. I'm going to leave one here because I'm going to show you. I may actually use this window, but I don't know. I might change my mind later. There. That's our happy camper. You're done. You did it. You're done. Good job. We went on a little. Oh, thanks for the. Is it I live awakened, awaked. Oh, forgive me. I butcher this so often. Awake, alive, awakened. Did I say that right? Hopefully. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you get to learn something new with Cricut and how to apply it and use it and love it and go crazy on it just like I'm doing. All right, so we got ourselves our window, but I want to make it just a slightly bit different, just a teeny bit. You don't have to do this. I'm just going off the advanced course here, and I'm just going to give it a nice little oval one. This looks a little too high. Let's go there. All right, I'm going to move it just a tad. That's it. That's it. I'm not touching it anymore. I'm going to weld it. I'm done. Okay, I'm going to cut and paste. Let's see. Can I get this in the middle? Aligns horizontally, align vertically. Perfect. And slice. Hopefully you're doing okay, awake. It's been a crazy week. At least for me anyway. So this is the alternative to the window. So if you just wanted something different, and I kind of like it. I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. So I'm going to keep that one. All right. So I'm no longer going to need this. Now, we have our camper. Let's attach everything together because that's exactly what it's going to need. And I'm going to show you how to make the stars and the moon, which is not that big of a deal. You just grab yourself a circle, duplicate it, grab another circle, and just figure out how big you want your moon. You can have a fat moon, you can have a thin moon. It's really up to you. I think that looks pretty good for a moon. And I'm going to slice. Oh, no. There we go. Did I just delete my moon? Yes, I did. All right, that looks pretty nice. That's a nice looking moon. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm grabbing myself a star, and right here, Cricut provides all sorts of shapes that I have been using back and forth. Star, hearts, a octagon for like a bus stop if you wanted, or a stop sign. All right, and then I've got myself 3 stars. All right, and I'm gonna just change these all to the colors that I want. I want this yellow. I want this brown. No, you know what? I want it pink. That's what I want. Now, I have this beautiful camper. Now, I need. Let me detach everything. Okay, let me get rid of that because I need to make a background. I want something behind this so it could come up. Like, for example, let me go back to. All right, where did I put my card? Apparently, very far away from me. All right, as you can see here, this is a solid pink, and it's poking through the camper. So if you see it, it has pretty much a lot of textures to it. So it's good. And what I did a secondary one, like the inverted, and I just switched out the colors. And after everything was said and done, I was like, I kind of like this one better. I really do. And now the background here is going to be my brown. So when I do the card this time around, I'm going to have my pink on the top and my brown at the bottom. That's what I wanted to show you guys. All right. But how do you get the background? Well, you got to fill everything back in. Alrighty. And all you really got to do is just cover up stuff. And then just weld it. That's all it really takes. Okay, perfect, perfect. Grab another circle, see if that would be the last thing. All right. Looks like everything is covered up. Nothing is left hanging. I'm going to cover the whole thing. And look, boom, weld. And guess what? It's the same height and everything. So you don't even have to worry. So I'm going to have this as my brown. I'm going to move this back. There we go. Look at that. You just made the liner for your design. As simple as that. A lot of people are like, I don't know how to do this. Well, I'm showing you how to do it so you can do it and not pay anybody to do it. I mean, you could find this on Etsy for like $5. This simple little, graphic that you can just did right now by yourself using Cricut with basic shapes. All right, so I got my yellow, I got my pink, I got my brown. Let's go to this portion right here. So let's take everything off and I'll show you from the very beginning what I did. And I don't need this anymore. I actually like my new camper. It looks a lot cuter. All right. So you got your moon, you got your stars. Let's do your card. So we know that the card that we're using is, now this is just going to be as a reference. This is not, you're not cutting this out, but you can if you wanted to, but it's not necessary. Take this off the lock and you're doing a 4 by 5, 30. So that's 5.5, not 530, 5.5. So this is the height of your card, and I just made it slightly smaller in width this way. And I'm going to just choose a color that most resembles my card, which is a blue. Technically, it's more like a blue-green, but we're picking at straws now. All right, so what we're going to do is just going to grab a circle. Where's my circle? I just lost my train of thought there for a second. Now, all I'm doing is just fitting this to size. That's it. And I'm just going to grab the whole thing and go horizontally. Perfect. I don't want to do vertically because that would put me right smack in the middle. I need to get more water. My throat's drying out for talking. Excuse me. I'm not sick, I swear, and it's not allergies. It's just when I start to talk a lot, my mouth gets dried out. All right, so this is the basis that we're working with. This is going to be our background. So I'm going to make this a nice dark blue as our background. I'm going to duplicate that. And what I'm going to do is, this is where the part where I'm going to manipulate everything. I'm going to grab myself a couple of triangles. Copy, paste, copy, paste. All right. So I'm just going to arrange this to the size that I want my mountains to be. Right there. Right there. Put this one a little higher. Like that. I'm going to select everything and I'm going to slice. Where are you? Oh, it won't let me, and I'll tell you why. They want me to weld the whole thing before, because they need to consider this as a one image. If it's multiple image, it's not going to work. All right, let me see. Do I want it higher or lower? I think I want it right there. I'm going to grab everything, and then now I'm going to slice. There we go. Now we got our mountain. Don't need anything else. Now, I'm going to just duplicate this on the off chance I need to. And then bring this forward. Front. I'm going to change this to brown. Okay. Now, I could easily have it sit like that, but that's not what I want. I want it to be slightly smaller and give me a small little lip down here. Not a really big one, but a small one, like that. Great. Perfect. Now I'm going to duplicate this because I'm going to manipulate it again. And I need some hills. So I'm just building up layers to kind of create a scene. So I'm going to duplicate that again. Bring this down a little bit. Oh, weld these two. And then slice. Okay. This is my green grass. And that could easily go laying down right on top of the mountains, but I'm going to do the same thing like I did before, and I'm just going to make it slightly smaller. Just a little bit, nothing too big, just to give me a little lip. Just to show that it's layers upon layers. This is just a reference. You don't have to do it this way, but very much like I did on the card. As you can see here, you see the under layer, and then you see the brown, and then you see a green, and all of them are stacking up. I know I'm going back and forth, but I just wanted you guys to get the gist of what I'm doing. Right, so we have our mountains, we have our grass. Let's get our camper on over here and fit it into the scene. Now remember, the smaller you go, the harder it's going to be for your machine to cut. No, I just flattened it. I didn't mean to flatten it. I just want to forward, front. All right, you're just going to give me a hard time, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let me attach everything. Oh, I forgot. If I attach it, it changes the color. I'm just going to have to select front. You're just going to give me a hard time, aren't you? All right, let's do this. Front, front. And then I'm going to align horizontally, align vertically. Okay. I'm putting my camper right there, sticking outside the frame, like if it's passing through a circle window. Now, let's put some trees. And trees are like the easiest thing to do. You don't have to go fancy. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm just doing a 2-tier, tree. Looks pretty. Nope, stop moving. All right, make sure that this is in the middle. horizontally. Good, good. And I'm going to get myself a square and change it into a thin little rectangle. Ah, I keep getting the top. Maybe if I just move this to the side and move this to the side, move this to the top like that. There we go. Maybe it won't give me such a hard time. All right, perfect. Weld. Put it on a stamp. I'm done. All right, let's do dark green on this because we have a light green background. There we go. We have one tree and we have another tree. Now this tree can go right behind. Let's see. Can I do that? Can I move you guys to the front? Yes, I can. A little more front, please. Where are you? Right here and right here. Can I move you to the front? No, but I can move you backwards. All right. Back. Now can I move you forward? All right, let's see. Yeah. Wait, where'd you go? The joys of working with Cricut. All right. Nope. Okay. For whatever reason, it's not letting me do it. So I'm just going to move this off and see if I can move this to the front now. There we go. I'm going to make this a little smaller, just a tiny bit smaller to give dimension. There. Boom. Done. There we go. I should have done my mountains a little, you know what? I don't like the way this mountain looks. And I know I should be finishing at this point and then getting to cutting, but sometimes you just want to make sure your mountains look amazing. And my mountain does not look amazing because it doesn't have a lot of dimension. All right. You'll find that sometimes you're working on a design and it's just like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Make you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Sorry, I can hear my music. All right. Sorry. Mountain number 1, you just didn't make the cut. Mountain 2, thank you for joining our academy. All right. Let's move you and you to the back. There we go. So let's see if I can move this inward just a little bit. Move you a little bit to the top. Perfect. See, now that looks much better. I feel more better. This looks amazing. Great. All right. See, if you're not happy with your work, change it. You always have a chance to change it. All right. Oh, no, don't need that circle. And of course, I need to move this to the back just to make sure everything fits. Yeah, everything still fits. Now, you can easily grab your moon, change the size of your stars because these look a little bit too big. Okay, that looks good. Maybe not in front of the mountains. Put one right here. And just to give it much more depth, you may want to put some of the stars outside just to make it give it more dimension. All right, I don't need this. And I'm done. I'm done. This is the size that I need. I don't need it to do anything else, but that's what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to weld this. And now it appears as one image right there. If you have a whole mess of rows here, once you go to make it, it's going to move it. So if it's all within your image, just weld it. That way it doesn't go anywhere. So I got pink. I got a bit of brown. I got one type of green, two types of darker green, and of course I have my yellow. So I have a bit of stuff to work with. All right, do I need to move anything? I don't know. Since my first color is pink, let's see. Where are my peppers? I moved them over here. Way over here. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this or this. Here's my camper. So that seems to be 2 inches, which this is 2.5 inches. So I am good. Oh, that is so satisfying. You have no idea how satisfying that is. Okay. Okay. Put that in here. Good? Am I good? I don't know. Now that I don't put tape on it because it's super sticky, I'm like a little nervous. Is it sticking? It's sticking, right? It's sticking. All right, let's go over here. All right, everything looks good. My brown looks good. Let me move this a little closer. Now this is where you can move your stuff around. If you don't think that Cricut is optimizing the paper, then you can just choose to do it for it. I mean, look at all this space. And forgive me, that's my tummy, it's growling. All right, I think that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that even looks good. All right, let's continue. Do I need my blade for anything? I mean, my stylus? No, I do not. All right, here we go. It's telling me to push the button. Push the button! It's pushing the button. Okay, I'm good. I'm golden. I'm great. Oh, that's good water. I am so glad this mat is so sticky because I have such small things that it's cutting, and my previous mat was just not cutting it. Okay, look at that. It's literally sticking onto the mat. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh, that looks tasty. Look at that. Now, here comes the hard part. Now, I got this tool from a Cricut tool kit a long time ago. I'm not even sure if they even sell this anymore. All right, I'm dumping this out. And I'm going to move. Do I need any of this stuff? Probably not. I do need my door, and I do need my shutter. Okay, see, I got a bunch of little stuff, so I'm glad that I have something to put it on. All right, my next victim, it's my brown. All right, I'm just gonna go. How far is this gonna go? Let me check here. How far are you? You go all the way to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that going to be big enough? No, it's not. I'm going to have to turn it the opposite direction. It's a good thing I checked. All right, well, I need to go back here and turn it upside down. Oh, sticky. Oh, super sticky. Okay, good, great, awesome, amazing. Stick that on there. Perfect. All right, let's get to cutting. All right, there you go. There's my mountain. Okay. Now I'm doing the liner for my camper, and I should be done. Look at this. Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay, I'm loving my mountain now. Okay, since this goes to my camper, I'm just gonna plop that on there along with my mountain. Don't want to lose it. Okay, my next one is yellow. So here are my stars and moons, and I'm just gonna put this on here. The only downside to having a sticky mat is that it'll rip your paper. And that's not a good thing. That's why I was going incredibly slow when I started pulling it off. Right. Oh, my tummy. If you're hearing my tummy growl, it's because I'm hungry. I started this stream saying, "No, I'll be fine. I don't need to eat right now. I'll eat after stream. It's okay. Not that big of a deal. It's fine." Always listen to your first intuition. It's obvious. Sometimes correct. Well, actually, most of the times it's correct. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it cut it off. How did that happen? Well, you know what? It's fine. You know why? Because we're going to hide this piece underneath the mountain. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. Although I'm wondering why it cut it off. That's super weird. I'm not sure if you can tell. Look at that. It's a small piece. It's insignificant. But for the star, I mean, it's no longer a 5-point star. It's a 4 and up. Give me a 4 and up star. It's all right. We're rolling with the punches. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have dark green. And this is going to be the bottom of our the hill. Wait, was it the trees or was the hill that you know what? No, it was my go slow, go slow, go slow. It was the hill that it's light green, and it's my mountains that are dark. Wait. Let me double check here. You know, when in doubt, check it out. It's my trees. My trees are dark green. All right, there you go. When in doubt, check it out. And I checked it out, and I should have stuck with my first intuitions. Normally are correct. All right. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to go back and move my trees down a little. Because right now, it's all the way to the top. And I have a feeling Cricut is doing something really, really weird. I'm going to move these down just a little bit away from the top. If it's going to cut off the tips, that might be a problem, especially when it's poking out. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So I'm still on the fence. Do I go blue for the sky or pattern paper? I still don't know what pattern paper to choose. I mean, there's so many. I don't know if that would. You know what? I'll use my mountain and see what works well. Maybe solid will look good on solid. All right, where is my thingy? There it is. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, I'm going to put this over to the side with my other stuff. What's my next one? My light green. To another level. All right, good. And print. Or I should say cut. Good. 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 You done? Yeah? Yeah, you're good. Okay. Just moving this to the side. Grabbing my spatula. Prying that out. All right, moment of truth. Oh, yeah, moment of truth. Where's my mountain? Here's my mountain. Do I want to go blue or do... Ah, it's sticking to me. All right, there we go. Much better. Blue or should I go a pattern paper? I wish I had this one. This little... I'm not sure if you can see it, but this pattern, I really wish I had it, but I think I used everything. Ooh, that blends in. Ooh, no. Nope. Has to be something a little lighter. That seems to get lost. Also very lost. I may just have to go with pattern paper. I don't know. The brown's not really popping out the way I thought it would. Yeah, it looks like it's getting lost. That looks too cluttered. Oh no, that's really hurts the eyes. The trees would work well, but that's supposed to be the sky, so no. I don't think this is gonna work this time around. See, that would have been perfect, but it's just so stinking tiny. No, I guess I'm going with blue. No. Yeah. Sorry, guess I'm going with blue. I mean, the first time I did it, the other pattern paper kind of drowned out the mountains, and I had to do some work just to make them pop. There you go. So I think with this, at least it'll pop a little more. Good. Okay. I'm highly considering getting the maker. I know I just recently got this a year ago, but I'll be honest, I'm tired of switching out my blade and my stylus. I know it's such a small thing to want to replace something, but if you craft as much as I do, going back on it back and forth can get a little tedious. All right. Especially if you have like 100 to do. Like say if you were, you had an order, which I have had orders of cards that I needed to do. Or if I had like boxes, that's a good example. I recently had to do boxes also. And switching out the blade was a pain in the butt. Okay, so we have our stuff. We got everything. There's nothing else that we need. Put that over here, put it away because I don't need it. We're just working with this now. And of course, my handy dandy glue. Do I need anything else? Oh, yes. If you have puffy paint or a white marker or even a white pencil, this would and it would work. So let's get started. First things first, we got our background. So let's make it just a tad bit darker. That's green, that's purple, yellow, red, brown. Oh, I'm missing a blue. Guess I didn't really use my blue. Or if I did, I lost it somewhere. Alright, I'm using a dark blue. Just to, indicate that this is like a nighttime scene. Ooh, may have to change that to the bottom. That's a little hiccup right there. I wish I had sponge daubers. I've actually used a sponge dauber before on my card class, and I gotta say, mwah, it's amazing. Sponge daubers are the thing. They're so easy to blend inks together. It was just an honor to even use them. Like, I've never used this sponge dauber. I don't think I need it, but once you actually use it, you're just like, well, how did I live without one? How did I live this long without a sponge dauber? So, I mean, for many years I've been using these makeup kits thinking, "Oh, this is all I need," you know. And I didn't have to, pay an arm and a leg, but once you actually use a high quality product, you're like, "How could I not been using this whole time?" All right. My mountains are looking mighty good. Yeah, that looks really nice. I think this is going to turn out better than my first one. But then again, my first ones are always testers. You know how that do. Sometimes your first one is it can't nothing can compare to it, and other times it's like, wow, this was the ground floor and it doesn't look really good. Okay, seeing as I messed up right here, and you can obviously tell, I'm gonna try to move that right there, and my camper can cover it right there. Perfect. Went to my next thing. Oh, my green. And I'm going to use a dark green on this, which I have a dark sponge for. Don't don't use the same dauber, the same makeup sponge, because you're going to get cross contamination, and that's where you get this. You may not see it, but it's there. Okay, that looks good. You kind of want to keep the same color to the same color, and that way you don't cross contaminate your sponges. There you go. That looks good. Man, the lighting is so bad right now. All right, this does not need it since it's my background, but this might. All right. I'm going to use a bit of red since I don't have pink. Sorry, I'm not much of a pink girl. I rarely have any kind of pink colors. If I do, it's because it's a customer request and I have to use pink. Hey Uni, how's it going? Thank you for stopping on by. How you been? How's that emote treating you? Have you implemented it into your stream? I would love to see it, by the way, your emote. All right, I have a door. Gotta get that door in there. Okay, all I'm doing is just shading it a little, a little, a little. Nothing big. Here's my window. Loving it, not just an emote yet. Oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna use it for like a banner or like on your business cards? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I created him an emote for his, no, not an emote, an image for his stream. I think it turned out pretty cool, but I mean, that's my opinion. It's a logo. My bad. It's a logo. Okay, I got this. I got this. Okay, now got my trees. Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, you like anything I do, Dev. It really makes a difference for the client to tell me if they like it or not, because I specifically made it for them, and their opinion really matters. I know that you love everything I do because I'm awesome. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I mean, for me as a business person or trying to be in this kind of business, their opinion always matters because it really reflects on how well I'm doing. Okay. I know you guys can't see that, but it really is very lightly inked on the all the way around. Okay. And then of course I have my yellow. I love it. Oh, I love the little war witch cat. Oh, by the way, I got some bad news, Uni. War witch never got the ornament. I have to redo it. I am so upset. There's no receipt. I mean, I have no idea where the receipt went. I know there was a receipt. I just don't know where it is. And he informed me that he never got it. And I put so much work into it. But you know what? That just gives me more motivation to create him something even more awesome. All right. That looks really nice. I know it's lightly inked, but it's starting to look really nice. I may take this four star and a nub out. I may. All right, let's move everything over here. Right here. Okay, that starts to assemble. Since the moon is in the background, I'm gonna go like that. I don't know if I like that. I like it like that. You know what? I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm sorry. It's just I know it's such a small thing. It's such a small thing, but I wanted to make sure this looked like the way it's supposed to. Hmm. I wish I had my circle punch. Okay, so it's not a total Betty, but it'll work. It was rough draft. Not really. It was awesome. What was a rough? Oh, the ornament was a rough draft. Yeah. I mean, I had fun making it. Don't get me wrong. I had fun making the ornament. Even though I wasn't getting paid for it, I was having a blast just making it because I know it was going to somebody really awesome. Oh, oh, Uni, thanks for the host. That scared the my pants. I literally am like, oh no. What is that sound? That made me jump just a little. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna. You know what? I may. Let me just see. Hmm. Can I sneak this guy in here? Yeah, I'm gonna sneak him right there. So that star and a nub is gonna be added, but you won't see it. There we go. Whoa, whoa, Devlin, thank you for the host too. Oh my goodness gracious, this is unheard of. Thank you. scared the scared me again. My goodness gracious, you guys are gonna give me a heart attack. Thank you for the host, you guys. I really appreciate it. How were your streams? Or what did you stream? What were you guys playing? I would like to know. Were you playing that new game? Oh goodness, what is it called? Fortress something, or it's a space game kind of. I like the graphics. No streaming, just hosting. Oh. But what was that game that you were playing yesterday? That was really interesting. I love the way it looks. The storyline is a bit interesting, but the graphics were amazing. I loved it. Even as simple as it was, the graphics were really nice. Industry of Titan, that's what it was. Sometimes you find a game, it's like, it's maybe not something that you're particularly interested in, but the graphics suck you in. You're just like, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought. The sounds and music to the game is really simple. It's basically you're managing uh, your industry. You have people under you, you have citizens, you have people attacking you, and you're just trying to build a corporation for everybody and yourself to live in, and you're getting attacked. Oh no, I did the wrong one. This is not the right one. Oh my goodness. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. This is what I needed. I actually found the game interesting. It's good to watch. I don't know if I would ever play it because it's not the kind of genre game that I like, but visually it's stunning. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah. Okay, where's my window? Huh. My music is low. Is my music off? It is off. Why is it off? Oh, okay. I guess I can go to the next one. There we go. Oh, yeah. All right. I got my window going. So, how are you liking Titan of Industry, Dev? I know that it's one of your favorite games right now, and you have submitted quite a few tickets to the developer. Okay, see, I'm going to put it right here. Nobody's the wiser. Nobody knows about this smudge. I don't even know about this smudge. What smudge? I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Here we go. I need to put that on here. Okay, I'm just squeezing a bit all the way around. Now you could use double-sided tape. And yes, glue will make your stuff bow a little. Especially if you put a lot of glue. But I want to make sure this stuff is going to stick for a long time. Okay. I'm going to put one tree right here. And one tree right here. Yeah. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Okay. Now you can put pop up dots. Pop dots. There you go. Finally got the word out. Pop dots if you want, just to give it a bit of dimension. But the only thing I really want sticking out is the camper. That's all I want. Because that's my main focus, is the camper. Right here, see? So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of pop dots in the back. Try to say that 3 times fast. Pop dots. Pop dots. Pop dots. Pop dots. Oh, this place. All right. Alrighty. If I want to cry, cry. Pity party this place. All right, where's my card? Oh, card. Oh, it's right in front of me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move that over there. And I have to figure out which one's my front and which one's my back. That's my front. Now, you could put more pop-ups and have this lifted just like that. But since I'm going to be mailing this out, I want to get as close to the card as possible. I just want this as a popped-up element. But if you were handing this to a friend, a coworker, your family member, and you're not using any kind of stamps, I say, put some pop dots, put glitter, go nuts. I cry, feels obvious this place. All right. Okay, let me put this on my grid here so I know that I am leveled and I'm facing this the right direction. I have been known to put my cards backwards. That's why I'm double checking and triple checking whether or not I'm doing this right. Okay. Now I'm just moving this down and just setting into place just for a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to tell my machine, yeah, I'm done. Don't forget to share your finished project. Just add it to a photo. No thanks. It's great. It's fine. Okay. All right. I think this came out pretty nice. I mean, look at that. I don't know. I think the blank background is a little bit better. Everything seems a little muted on this one. And I think it's due to the fact that I used a pattern paper and the mountains kind of blend to the background. And the only thing that's really popping out is the camper. But this one, everything is popping out. Look at that. So, just to finish this off, I'm just going to use myself this pen touch. I got this at Daiso, like before I left California. Because there is no Daiso here in Tennessee, I can tell you that. Which is a sad, sad thing. So I'm just going to add a little bit of snow. Little snow caps. Okay. Alright. Now you can put some snow on the trees if you want. I don't think it's really necessary considering that you want to make sure that it shows that this is off in the distance and there's snow caps. If you wanted a more wintry scene, I can see that, but I kind of just want to make sure that this is, the scene that they're getting. You got high mountains, you got some trees, a beautiful night out, and you have yourself a camper. And now I got two, and you can actually put your sentiment right on the bottom. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for stopping on by. I know this was a very pretty fast craft to do. And now you know how to actually create yourself some happy campers that you can actually send to your friends, families, co-workers. You can put sentiments like, can't wait to be in the outdoors. Great outdoors. Thanks so much for stopping on by. You guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you guys later on Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks a lot. Bye now.